Hey guys, there's some little camera issues there. So this is just gonna be part two. We're gonna keep going. Again, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Um, let's see. This will be new hunting and fishing. New hunting and fishing opportunities for Hoosiers. The one thing about also that it's a great way to support the DNR. It's because they do not only take survey wildlife and see if they're healthy and whatnot, and how much you can hunt each year. But they actual here in Indiana, they actually purchase land that for fishing and hunting, and I didn't know this. So this is a great magazine. See if I can find it. Take my hand off, get some light in here. In the spring of 2013, HRI, which is Healthy Rivers Initiative, um, moved beyond the acquisition phase when more than 2,800 acres were open to public use for the first time. Multiple parcels totaling 2,355 acres are located on the Muscatatuck River in Jackson, Scott, and Washington counties. Two more blocks are on Sugar Creek in Park County, 100 acres, and Wabash River in Vermilion County, which is 419 acres. And then if you guys want to know where you guys can go hunting, fishing maybe, maps are available at healthyrivers.in.gov. The purchase of the acres was made through the combination of the Federal Wildlife Restoration Program funds, which again I think they're federal, they might be state, I'm not sure. Lifetime license dollars, again, I cannot tell you enough. Please, 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 please support DNR. It's You're not just supporting them, you're supporting your future families as well. I mean, they're buying land for you and your family, you and your son and your daughter, to go out there and fish. Okay. um, so they're purchasing this land so that you can have some quality time with your kids and your grandkids in the future, instead of going into somebody's property and asking them permission to go fishing at their lake or the river or whatever. So I mean, this is land that's going to be here for years to come, and it's available to the public. So this is only available by supporting the DNR. So that's just talks about more land over here uh, that they purchased and so on. And then you got some more advertising down here. Um, let's see. On this section, I did not put a sticky note, which I think I should have. This one is about, this one's about county bonus antler quotas, and mainly what it is each county will get a bonus, on deer. So, and it talks about how they, um, it says DNR uses math, not magic, to set urban bag limits. And what they do is they kind of just discuss how they, figure out the bonus and all that stuff. And that's pretty much what it is they'll allow extra hunting for deer in certain counties, and they'll have a certain limit and a certain number of, I guess, licenses that that people can are available. So yeah, and I'm still trying to find out that age thing on the limit of the 1896 and how many licenses you can buy. No, it's not in this one. So that's it. And then again, social networking Colorado style, and Hoosier feeding the hungry. And again, this is the that what was it called? I'm drawing a blank. Chicken game? No, not that one. Um, sorry about this. Give in give in game program. Um, and then that's pretty much, if you want to donate some game, some venison, and some pork, if you're hunting for wild boar, things like that. Here, this is the cool thing about this, which I didn't know about. I never been deer hunting. I do plan on going this year. Um, um, and I didn't know about this. So pretty much what it is, if you take out a deer, you have to go through a checkpoint to kind of check it in. And what they did in the state of Indiana is that, and they're if you guys go hunting deer, you guys know that there's checkpoints everywhere in Indiana. Well, there's a page here that actually tells you all the checkpoints and then what each checkpoint is for, because some of them are for deer only, and then some of them are for deer and turkey, and I'll show you guys later on. So pretty much what it is the state of Indiana, wanted to make it easier for the hunters to register their game. So what they did here is they made an app where you can actually register it without having to, go to a checkpoint, because what I guess people were complaining about is that, well, if you hunt a deer and you, let's say, take it out like later in the evening, well, that checkpoint's not going to be open 24/7, so now they have to wait out in the parking lot till the next morning to get it checked in. So that's why they made the app for. If you have any questions, pick up the magazine, read about it. And then you got some more advertising down here. This is Bass and Bucks Hunting and Archery Pro Shop. They're located in Wabash, Indiana. And you got some more advertising over here. New DNR ranges, and actually this is great. That's what I want to talk about too. So what this page talks about is shooting ranges and where they're located and whatnot. And this is great. This is a little map, which I guess I can zoom in a little bit, and it'll tell you the state, the name of the shooting range and whatnot. And then you got a little map over here of Indiana, and tells you all the shooting ranges, the number. If you guys can see that. So I'm not gonna say where I'm at, but Atterbury, which is Atterbury, is the closest one to me. And I knew they were a shooting range. I didn't know they were rifle or archery as well. So I'm gonna have to check them out. The other thing is, I don't think this is 100% applicable, because there's another shooting range here that's also close to me, and it's a pay-in. You have to pay to get in. It's not that much though, and it's an outside shooting range, and I don't see it here. But you can also go, like here in Indiana, we have a forum called indiegunowners.com. So there's a good forum for preppers and people like to homestead and shoot weapons, firearms, and whatnot. So you can always find shooting ranges. Just go to your state forum or whatever, and then ask people around. Also, if you guys can see the money sign, that means that you have to pay in. And then I also know of 2 other shooting ranges in Hamilton County, which is pretty much, or Marion County. Well, I think one of them's in Marion, the other one's in Hamilton. But 2 of them in Marion and 1 in Hamilton. Brown, or not a Brown County, it's Eagle Creek. It has a shooting range. I'm not sure if it's open for the public. Some people say it was, some people say it wasn't. And and then there's two other ones, one in Marion and one in Hamilton, and I think those are private. You have to kind of know somebody that knows somebody to kind of get in. It's like a club type of deal. But anyways, enough of that. Then you got Inferno crossbows. So that takes care of that. So this will be your hunting seasons for 2013. Red fox and gray fox, coyote, skunk, coon, possum, duck running. Sorry about this, guys. This camera's just actually. Let me check. Let me see something. Oh, okay. Well, it's the highest resolution. Anyways, the dates, hunting dates, uh, limit. So fox, coyote, skunk, coon, possum, duck running, no limit. And then you got your wild turkey, youth spring, again for those 17 or younger, at the time of the hunt, how many you guys can catch. And then you have archery statewide, October 1st to the 27th and December 7th to January 5th. One bird of either sex for the fall archery and firearm combined. Deer, you got urban, and then the youth archery, firearm, muzzle loader, squirrel, how many you can hunt per day. And then you got your um, uh, pheasant or your birds and the dates, and then you got your crow. I don't know people hunting crow. It's weird. Oh, and then at the very bottom you got frog or bullfrog. Uh, that's 25 per day. Bag and possession limits. So how much you can have, how to bag it. A deer vehicle collision. So let's say you run over a deer, or you see somebody run over a deer, and it kills it. Is it legal to take it or process it, um, and take a part of it? And we've done this. We've seen, me and my dad were driving one time. That was back in the Illinois, and some dude hit a deer, ended up killing it. Well, the guy just drove off and just left it there. So we pulled, check on the guy and whatnot. And my dad, he we ended up taking the one of the legs. Um, it was good meat. Um, but can you do it here in the state of Indiana? You can, but it says that you have to contact um, Indiana conservative officer or a DNR property manager to see if they want the deer to do some, I don't know, biological, whatever, um, testing on it. Trespassing is illegal, guys. All you preppers, hunting from a boat or a vehicle. I think this is only. It is illegal to hunt fur bearers from any boat. It is illegal to ride on off-road vehicles with a loaded firearm, unless it's a handgun, and on private property in accordance to Indiana code. Blah blah blah. Uh, let's see. By an individual authorized to hunt from a stationary vehicle with uh, persons with disabilities and hunting permit. So again, if you're, how you have a disabled, if you are disabled, there are some exceptions to that. Bain and Walker, since 1967 equipment. And then also you have your Excalibur, America's Best Hydrator. And getting there. Alright, so I'm going to pause this now and maybe make part 3. And that's going to be it for today. Yeah, just part 3. So let me pause this.